Our list of speakers today will be our County Executive Marc Elrich, our Council Member for District 1 Andrew Friedson, our Director of Transportation Chris Conklin, our Director of Housing and Community Development Aseem Nigam, and Shane Crowley of Broad Branch Development. So our first speaker, if you welcome him please, is our County Executive Marc Elrich.
So this is really exciting to be here today. This project is the way we need to get affordable housing done in downtown Bethesda and throughout Montgomery County. And it took no small degree of determination and collaboration to make this happen. The conversation started here with a waiver request. And so the bare minimum on one lot, no moderately priced dwelling units or MPDUs on the other. And we just said, this doesn't work. At that point, the county could have relented, but we didn't and kept the priority on affordable housing. And at that point, the development team could have walked away, but they didn't. They buckled down and agreed to work with us. And what we got to today, and what we're going to share today, is the result of working together with them and the community to ensure that we go above and beyond. Here in the middle of Bethesda, we have over 50 MPDU units, including many that are deeply affordable. This plan doesn't just increase affordable housing in an area where it's sorely needed, it also meets the intent of the Bethesda Sector Plan, providing replacement parking without any additional county funding. And many in this community have asked for, and in the sector plan was green space, and this project's going to deliver the green space. And so we're getting all the things that we wanted out of this project. This project demonstrates how we can get things done by working and listening to community needs. And it's just the start. I think people know we've put 18 county parking garages out for request for a proposal. I think almost a third of them are in Bethesda. We've received more than 130 proposals for the 18 lots. We've never seen a response like that to county property before. So we're hoping this triggers a lot more development in across the county, actually, because it's not all here. Our staff is doing their due diligence, and we're going to be looking at making some decisions fairly soon, I hope. Our affordable housing plan consists of protecting, preserving, and like this announcement today, producing more affordable housing units. And I'm appreciative of our partners for their work. Bob and I have gone through many years of working on projects, and this was really good. I will say we also did a pretty remarkable job on Halpine in Twin Brook also, where we were able to achieve some things. I just want to thank you for your cooperation on all this stuff. I know it doesn't happen if people aren't willing to come together and work on it. And I really do appreciate our partners here. I appreciate the community members like Amanda Farber who are here today and committed to bringing affordable housing to Bethesda. And I'm looking forward to continue to grow the affordable housing that we have here. And if I can read my phone in this light, I just wanted to highlight some things. Lot 25, lot 25 is going to have 224 rental units. Included in that are 45 MPDUs, 20% of the project, and 34 units are going to be at 70% of AMI, and 11 units are going to be at 50% of AMI, which is getting down to people who normally don't get housed under our MPDU program. Lot 44, there are going to be 47 condos. That's the plan, and and there'll be 21 rental units. We'll be getting our usual 15% on the rental units, but the condos are going to be extra special. There are going to be 7 units at 50% of AMI. They're going to be, the units are going to include one 4-bedroom and 5 3-bedrooms, and 70% reduction in the MPDU condo fees so that the tenants can actually get into these buildings. The problem on other buildings had been the condo fees. By law, we have to get a condo unit, but a condo unit with a fee that's too high makes it impossible for the tenants to actually get those units. And this project, we solved that problem, and so the tenants are actually going to be able to get these units in this building. So I'm really excited about this. It's the kind of objective we've sought to achieve. I want to thank my team, Frank and Aseem, for everything they did to make this work. I want to thank the development team for coming to the table and making sure we could get this done. So thank you all very much for what you're doing, and I'll turn it over to the next speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Executive. Our next speaker is our council member representing District 1, Andrew Friedson.
Good morning. It is a good day for Bethesda. It's a good day for Montgomery County. It's a good day for housing and for building the type of welcoming community we talk so often about. When we think about the 2018 Bethesda Downtown Plan, passed just before I joined the council, this is exactly the project that we were talking about. The idea of turning a parking lot into a place for people, turning a storage facility for cars into a community that is vibrant with families and with activities. And that's what this is going to do. That's what this is going to represent. And we're going to do it in a way that allows for many of the amenities that the community has been asking for, like additional green space as part of the greenway, like community space as part of this project. So I'm just incredibly proud to be here, to be part of this exciting opportunity. I'm here as a council member, and I'm also here as a neighbor. I live just on the other side of Wisconsin Avenue. I have family that lives right here in the neighborhood whose house I walk to all the time, and to be able to walk by a community instead of a parking lot on my way to go see my family is exciting. And it's just an example of what we can do when we bring the private sector and the public sector together, when we think through how we envision not just what we have, but what we want to see. We have been looking at this asphalt for a long time. And soon enough, we'll be looking at a beautiful, vibrant place that is part of realizing the vision of an inclusive and welcoming community with affordable and deeply affordable housing, market rate housing, high quality public amenities. And it really demonstrates what we can do when we all partner together. So I'm just really excited to be here. I'm really excited to see yet another element of the Bethesda Downtown Plan coming to fruition. I really appreciate the executive branch, the county executive, Director Conklin, and Department of Transportation, Department of Housing, Community Affairs, and Director Nigam and his team, and really appreciate the private sector for stepping up and for being willing to do a complicated project. These projects aren't easy, and they take a lot of commitment and flexibility, and that means on the government side, and also means on the private sector side. So I just really appreciate everybody stepping up to make this happen. We understand that you can invest your resources anywhere, and choosing to invest in our community and to partner with the community to make sure that it's happening in a way where you can be good neighbors really is a great example for how we can move the needle forward. Appreciate that the Bethesda Chamber is here as well. I'll note the oldest and original Chamber of Commerce in Montgomery County. And just want to thank everybody for their support, for their appreciation. I can't wait to be back here for when we actually have a ribbon cutting for this new project and to meet my new neighbors. So thank you so much, and let's have a great day.
Thank you, council member. Our next speaker will be Chris Conklin, who's Director of the Department of Transportation.
Well, good morning, everybody. I think one of the most exciting things about the project that you see here today is the realization of the Eastern Greenway. If you look at the exhibits that are by the podium here, you can see a ribbon of green that connects through this lot, through the lot adjacent to us, which is a separate development project, and then through lot 25. And that really completes the northern portion of the Eastern Greenway, which was a key element of the Downtown Bethesda Sector Plan. So that's extremely exciting. Another element that was really notable to me is the RFP for development of these sites attracted national interest. And we had several viable proposals from which to choose. The proposal that you see in the graphics here today was by far the most creative and returned the most benefits to the public in terms of replacement of the surface parking and a below-grade garage, the completion of the parks, and the realization of the affordable housing goals that you've heard about today. So this is a really exciting day for Bethesda, really exciting day for the Parking Lot District. We're looking forward to doing more of these projects here in Bethesda, down near the Farm Women's Market, more of these projects in Silver Spring and Montgomery Hills and Wheaton, where we can turn these things that are important assets into the community into a more vibrant piece of the fabric of the community. So thank you again for joining us today. I'm really excited to see this project move forward. Many thanks to the development team for their engagement in discussions about how to make this project a reality, for taking the land that they otherwise control and making this a better project, and for moving forward from this day to get this project done as quickly as possible. I also want to note that obviously what you see here today is a concept, but there will be ample opportunity for the public to tell us what they like and don't like about this project, and form the actual development plan that will get implemented through participation in the Citizens Advisory Board and through the park and planning reviews that will occur before this project goes into construction. So once again, thank you very much. Appreciate everybody joining us today.
Thank you, Chris. Our next speaker will be Aseem Nigam, who's the Director of the Housing and Community Development for the county.
Good morning. Folks, this is a great day for us. This is a true public-private partnership where we are getting not only a great project, but we are getting housing and then affordable housing. While all types of affordable housing are important for us in the county, what is more important is the affordable housing at lower AMI levels. And this project delivers just that. Besides getting additional MPDUs in our traditional manner, we are getting MPDUs at 50% of AMI, both on the rental side and the homeownership side. And we are getting MPDUs for both 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom units. If you talk about 3-bedroom units, they're hard to come by, that in a high-cost area like Bethesda. So we are very happy that we'll be able to build inclusive communities, and where no one can say that this is a part of the county where you cannot live because you cannot afford to the rent or the ownership, home ownership, affordable home ownership. And if you want those aspects, go to this other part of the county. So we are bridging the gap, what is the divide between east and the west in the county, and this project just does that. So we are very thankful for the county executive support, for county agency support, Councilmember Friedson support, and the developer for coming together. I know that took us a while, but the end product will be just beautiful. So we are looking forward to the grand opening. So thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, Aseem. Our final speaker today will be Shane Crowley of Broad Branch Development.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having us today. County Executive Elrich, Councilmember Friedson, and Director Conklin. My name is Shane Crowley, and my partner Jason Weinstein was introduced earlier. We are the principals of Broad Branch Development. Jason and I are both from Montgomery County. He grew up in Bethesda. I grew up in Chevy Chase. And I mention this because we're invested in this county, not just financially, but we have a deep-rooted interest in making the county great for the long haul. Today's announcement marks a big step towards realization of a dream we at Broad Branch have had for this part of Bethesda. For more than 3 years, we have been assembling private parcels while working with Park and Planning, the county, and the East Bethesda Citizens Association for the purpose of designing a mixed-use community that would enhance affordable housing for the county, a public parking structure to replace the underutilized surface lots, an enhanced tax base, and a multi-block vertically integrated park system, which would include the much anticipated Eastern Greenway. We look forward to finalizing the general development agreement soon for this public-private partnership with the county, and then moving on to working with Park and Planning on our entitlement approvals. We also look forward to continuing to work with the East Bethesda Citizens Association, which has a strong vested interest in the redevelopment of this urban edge and the creation of an enhanced and expanded park system. Thank you, County Executive Elrich, once again for your confidence in us as the development partner, and we thank you all for your time today. We are very excited to get this public-private project started immediately. Thank you.